Childers. I'm a senior here at UNCG and a media studies major. And I usually concentrate in the film classes that they offer here. And I'm also a resident advisor in one of the halls. And I'm hoping to be a student worker in the media department of the athletics program here shortly. I started making movies in high school. One of my friends, they actually made clay animations, and so I just started like helping them move the little people and then taking the pictures, and that's sort of what got me interested in the process. And then when I came here at UNCG, actually was when I made my first live action film. I like the fact that I can either come up with my own story or take someone else's story and be able to tell it my own way. You could have one script and have two different directors and they could be completely different films. So I really like the fact that it's such a creative process, but it's still so defined with the actual process of doing it. So, following that plan but doing it your own way really appeals to me. I prefer to do narrative films. I've done one or two documentaries, a couple animations. The animations are hard. They're fun, but they're hard to do. And the narrative films I like because I usually get to work with the actors and the crew members that I use. They're friends of mine. So I usually have a fun time doing them as well. So that's part of the whole appeal to it as well.
What's your favorite part about making movies?
I would have to say watching people watch the final product. If someone's watching something I made, like if it's comedy, and then they're laughing at a part, then I did my job. The first film that I made by myself, where I was the director, was my sophomore year, and I was actually for a week-long film competition called Campus Movie Fest. They go from school to school and do this competition, and I didn't win, but I got in the top 16, and for me that was a big deal because it was the first thing I ever it was me. I did it, so yeah. And then this past semester I made a film that was 25 minutes long, where a lot of the actors are children, and that was a very difficult thing to try to do and manage, but I was able to finish it. So that was, for me, a huge accomplishment. Because the crew and the actors and everything are UNCG students for the most part, the big issue is scheduling, getting people together. A lot of people are super busy, and there's been several times where everyone says, okay, I can get together Monday at 2 o'clock. And then Monday at 2 o'clock rolls around, we're at the location, half the people are there. So then I either have to delay what I'm doing or just do, work with what I've got. So there's that. There's, of course, limitations with technology because, I have to use what the school has and they can only afford so much. And other than that, I would say the hardest part really is getting started, writing the script, because I can't just be oh, I'm gonna go on my walk, and on this walk I'm gonna think of an idea and I come back and it'll be all planned out and everything. I can't sit down to come up with an idea. It has to just pop in my head. So because of that, I don't always have ideas going on. It's really only every once in a while where okay, this is a movie that I want to make. I like being athletic, and playing volleyball is one of my favorite sports. Also, I'm a resident advisor, so I like working with people in various ways and trying to help people. I've been doing more of that my junior and senior year. Like I just volunteered with the international program, helping the international students get in. Maybe a random fact would be that I went to South Korea this summer for actually a documentary class, and kind of fell in love with the place, so I'm hoping to be able to go back. So I lived in Residence Hall at UNCG for 3 years. It's Mary Faustin. It's where the Ashby Residential College is housed, and the program is essentially for incoming freshmen and sophomores to be in this living learning community. They take classes together, but more importantly, it's for them to find out what they want to do with their life, really, and be able to get into a position where they can explore that. And there's various leadership positions that are offered, and so while I was there, that's really when I discovered that I for sure wanted to do film. They have a film committee there, which I was chair of for a year, and getting to that position, I started by doing their 48-hour film competition. That was actually the first live action film I ever did, and after that was when I was like, this is what I want to do. So I, at the same time, because I liked helping people, I wanted to go for that position of committee chair because I wanted other people who might be thinking about film or TV or whatever as their career path. I wanted to, be that person to help them realize that that's what they wanted to do, because that's what the chair did for me. So that next year was when I really tried to reach out to everyone in the building and explain what we did, what you